Welcome to the Talking the Line podcast, presented to you by Talking the Line Sports Media, giving you our best insights and analysis so you can rake in some cold hard cash on your next sports bet. Now sit on back, open up your mind, and let's cash some tickets. We can't thank you enough for joining us. We hope you enjoy. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, degenerates and gamblers, far and wide. Welcome in to episode number 232. I'm already so hyped this morning. I'm blowing my headphones off of my own noggin right now on this beautiful Friday of bets. You know the drill. It's time to wake up with the TTL crew. It's time to get into it. It's time to get nothing but positivity and good vibes flowing here. But before we can get into all of that, my friends, we need you to smash that subscribe button on whatever platform you are currently ingesting the TTL pod on. Hey, if you're watching on YouTube and you could be so cool to do so, maybe hit that notification bell as well down over there so you never miss the start of a live show or any additional content dropping from the crew. Or if you're watching on one of our social media platforms, hit that like button, that follow button there if you are watching there so you never miss any of our additional social media content in addition to the daily show. Or if you are listening to the show on your favorite podcast directory, make sure you hit that subscribe button there if you haven't already, as we do release the audio of every episode after each live show is complete. Next item up on the docket. Hey, if you could be so kind, you can find it in your heart to do so. Head on over, wait a minute, not down there. You're going to hit the like button. You're going to leave us a comment. You're going to leave us a rating. Hey, maybe jump on over in the live chat if you are watching live. We love to connect with you guys live on the show, and we can't tell you enough how much we appreciate it when you do so. And hey, maybe while you're here too, hit that share button. Send it on over to your brothers, sisters, mothers, fathers, aunts, uncles, friends, enemies, neighbors, and people who live on the opposite side of the damn globe as you, but you would still refer to as a good old-fashioned ticket cash and degenerate, because that's what we are here at the TTL pod, and it only helps us make TTL Sports Media bigger and better for each and every one of you. Last, certainly not least, head on over down there to this episode's description. Now it's time to go there, where you will locate the Talking the Line link tree. Within that link tree, you will find the talkingtheline.com website, all of the TTL Crew social platforms, and our additional content, so you can consume all of that jazz in one convenient location, however and whenever you please. Ladies and gentlemen and beautiful gambling people, joining us for episode number 232 of the Talking the Line podcast. I know I say it all the time, but boy, oh boy, does time fly when you're having fun. I am your humbled, honored, hyped, and always handicapping host, Colton, Captain Colt Sroka, and I can't thank you enough for choosing to stop by, hang out with me and my partner, get some picks, get some insights, get some analysis, and you better have the rabbit hole diving shorts firmly affixed today. Maybe have an extra belt with you just in case, because things are going to get wild, my friends. Without further ado, it's time to bring in that aforementioned partner, because I've been gabbing already too much. We need to hear from this guy here today. My friends, get on your feet, put your hands together, and welcome in the man, the myth, the degenerate gambling legend, and don't you ever forget the TTL Crew's resident Southsider and Cheesehead faithful himself, Mr. Riley RMags Magnuson. Partner! How you doing over there today, pal?
Not bad, dude. Trying these, intros in with the mics and seeing if anything sticks as far as if I look cool or not. 0 for 2 for sure. 0 for 2 yesterday and today on that. So I'll go back to the drawing board on that one. But aside from that, dude, it's Friday. I'm feeling fantastic. We've got plenty of nonsense to dive into, plenty of not-so-nonsense things to dive into, dude. I'm feeling good on my side of the Windy City over here. How about yourself?
As if you gotta ask at this point in time, my man. It's a spectacular day to be alive. The rest is up to me and thee, and you better believe I'm choosing to spread positivity. Nothing too major outside of that, man. Just getting the old Friday working here on my end of the Windy City. Dude, we got snow yesterday, dude. I did not realize. I looked out the doggone window this morning. I said 5-6 inches. You saw people's foot tracks out there, and I mean, a bunch of whole footprints everywhere. And I mean, it looked like the doggone it was up to their knees. I was like, holy shit! I'm glad I ain't got to go out in that nonsense. Well, stay inside today.
Yeah, it was rough, dude. I was doing I have to go outside for my laundry, and it was either put shoes on every 30 minutes or just tough it out with some flippers, dude. So getting snow under my feet every 20 minutes, Yeah. It is what it is, dude. It's Chicago, dude.
Speaking of, I'm rocking a little tropical vibes here today, so we can maybe get some good vibes and maybe get some good shit going.
Let me know.
Bring the
second
heat.
time. Let me know when we get some tropical vibes coming through, dude. I wish
you got
I
a
could
tropical
be my
shirt.
partner.
You got a tropical shirt. You don't have a tropical shirt, but maybe you can figure something
situation.
out.
You got a baseball. I got a Paw Patrol ball.
I get
something like that, but I can at least try.
Hey, at least it is the thought that counts, partner. It's the doggone thought that counts, and I absolutely fucking love it. Oh, boys and girls.
Might have an old California shirt. I don't know.
Yeah, something like that. The same vibes.
Hey, my South Florida quarter zip, dude. At least.
At least, because we all wear quarter zips in 70 to 80 degree weather for sure, 150%. Oh, kids, I'm telling you, it's going to be a wild one today.
Friday.
We're kicking off the weekend the right way. Before we get into it all, though, we got to briefly go back into the past and recap all of yesterday's best bets of the day. Now live on your screen, my friends. Not a terrible day. 3-1 with the 4 straight plays from the TTL Crew. I went 1-1. My apologies for that one loser. Temple plus 11, down by 1 at half, and then absolutely just shit the bed in the second half. Ridiculous. They actually had the lead for a little while there in the first half too. But Detroit Mercy, no sweat, no problem against Cleveland State. Pretty much played out how I said it would. And then partner 2, easy, sweat-free cash-ola. 2-0 night for you. Anything you got to say for yourself, pal?
Nothing crazy here, man. Oregon, maybe we'll have to talk about it, maybe not. I think that's just caught UCLA in the right spot a couple different times now. They needed that one, man. They don't have a ton of opportunities to build their resume over there in the Pac-12. I don't know if you saw Bill Walton on the call last night, gave out his tournament teams out of the Pac-12, had about 8 deep in there as opposed to the 3 that are definitely getting in. So, the old gem of Bill Walton. People are.
What's that term people use? Oh yeah, disconnected with reality. That's right.
Something along those lines.
Something along those lines. How about your Suns? What's up with them?
Oh, man. I think today there's not as many opportunities, but I think for the first few days here after the All-Star break, I think there's going to be a few opportunities where you catch one of these teams at the top of the pack, whether it's East or West versus teams at the bottom of the pack, where they're still not quite getting – once you see them start getting over 14, 15, then I think that value's gone. But under that, when you've got a team that's still trying to lock their top spot in whatever conference down versus a team that's probably tanking – definitely worth a look as far as laying some wood in there, as much as I don't personally love doing it in the NBA, but maybe for the next few days we look at it.
For sure. I like the insights there, partner. I'm all ears because I want to get involved in the NBA. I just haven't been able to do it myself, my man. Maybe we got some extra plays to talk about here today. Speaking of extra plays, board Banter Parlay above us. Our apologies if you did play it. We have been cashing special plays pretty high clip here this week and last few weeks as it is. So I think Friday, we got the Friday Four Pack Parlay here today. I think we're gonna have another bad boy that's going to make it to the pay window. We'll talk about that in a minute. And then Moneyline Dice roll of the day, my man. Hey, the Dice trying to pull themselves out of the grave for the week, the proverbial grave that is 1-5 on their last 6 plays. Now they move to 2-5, if you can do some basic maths there.
Nice little plus money there.
Nice little plus money. No problem, no harm, no foul. Now we move to 2-5 on the week. It is now documented, mis compadres. You'll have to stick around to find out what they're rolling for here in a little while. But all of the TTL Crew's best bets of the day. Partner, any closing thoughts on those bad boys?
I didn't get to see College of Charleston. That was against Delaware. They looked like they had a nice win. And then,
Cooked.
You had the old Sienna, dude, chapping us for the second time, dude. Ugly.
Charleston would probably be the one that I would have made my best bet of the day out of all of them, followed by Youngstown. And then that Quinnipiac, man, I just kept, every time I wanted to take Siena, I just felt like a homer and felt like I was just, Quinnipiac beats him there. Quinnipiac beats him there. So, is what it is. You're going to have one of those every once in a while. And then, if you locked it in late, the Bulls dropped down to -3 and covered that, but pushed the -4. How about that with everybody and their dogs on it? Is what it is, my man. What do you know? It's this wonderful game we play called gambling. Hey, let me minimize this old screen over here real quick.
Before we get off of that, shout out to DeMar DeRozan, dude. Oh my gosh, if he's not in, I understand. I mean, JJ Redick is like, there's a way in which you can respect him as a top 5 MVP candidate, but also say he's probably not going to win. That's a fair statement for sure. But if he's still clipping along 35 points per game on, over 50% shooting like he's done this entire month, man, and the Bulls are still winning games and finish 1 or 2 in the East, it's going to be pretty damn hard to deny. I don't care what else anyone does, man. He's on fire right now. You can't stop him.
100%, I agree, and it's insane. They just keep getting the job done. When it looks like they are dead, from the ashes, DeMar DeRozan helps them rise, and it just blows my mind every single time. But we got one hell of a loaded show on tap for you here today, my friends. Switching the screens around, making sure I got everything ready to rock and roll. Doing a little bit of a different setup here with my mic and stuff, and I'm already telling you, I got extra room for extracurricular activities. So much more room for extracurricular activities. It is spectacular on this side of the screen, my friend. Like before, I was all types. I can just move around now. I can do whatever I need to do. Left, right, up, down, wherever I need to go, dude. I'm good to go now. So, as if you all needed to know that. But there you go. There you have it. It's about the rabbit holes here on this beautiful Friday. Partner, before we dive into the first half of the first segment of the first half of the show, I don't know what the hell I'm trying to say here. You got anything else on your side of the screen?
I don't think so, dude. I'm ready to rock.
10-4, my man. Well, it is time to strap in, cause we're going up, my friends. Oh, it's time for the double seat belts. Hold on. Switch the screens. It's getting bumpy. We're going up. It's time to hit the ticker and go over the edge for RMags best bets of the day. But first, hold on. Wait a second. To me. To you. Oh, fuck.
And you had a good day the last time you did that, I believe.
I certainly believe I did, too. And to all you beautiful people sipping the black elixir of the gods out there on this gorgeous Friday of bets. Take your sip, and, partner, once they do, let them rip, let them have it. You have the floor.
Alrighty, my friends. I am keeping it light today in the NBA once again. Only one play today. Not my type of college basketball board. It is a mid-major day for sure. And just taking it easy on the NBA here. Trying to find the best one or two spots of value. And I think I got a good spot here today. I'll probably have, typically on Fridays, dude, afternoon time, once we find some money movement, I typically like some more. But to start it off, going to the late game, LA Clippers, LA Lakers. Obviously, this one is at Staples, or formerly known as Staples Center.
What is it now? What is it known as now?
Exactly. Is it crypto.com or is it just crypto arena?
The crypto.com arena, baby.
There you go.
Hey, okay. Shout out Crypto
Shout
Colt.
out.
Crypto Colt, real quick. Shout out Crypto Colt. NFTs, crypto, and everything. Well, hey, we'll have Crypto Colt's corner in the second half, so stick around. Partner, get me out of here. It's your doggone segment.
That's all right. I am going to the LA Clippers tonight, plus the 2. I caught them at plus 2. It is back down to plus 1.5. I like it right there. I think they win this one outright, partner. I've got a handful of reasons. I don't know where to start. First one I'll start with is the Clippers have beaten the Lakers in each of the last 6 meetings they have played each other over the last 3 years, and that's not Paul George and Kawhi or just Kawhi, just Paul George. 2 spots this year where they didn't have either of those guys, and they still took care of business. And this Lakers team is just being, once again, throughout the entire season, just ridiculously overvalued. There's no reason they need to be favored in this game, man. They're not a profitable team. There's not a spot you can put them in that they are profitable in. It's tough to say home and away, obviously, splits here because they both play in the same stadium. The Lakers are 12-18-1 on their home hardwood, though. 25-32 to the number on the season and 1 push there. So they're just not a profitable team, man. And you have a team in the Clippers that have beaten them time and time again. I'm going to take a look at it, and when you look into it deeper, the Clippers, despite not having those star names right now, they're 30-31 straight up, 3 wins better than the Lakers right now as well. So quietly putting themselves into that 7-10 spot right there.
Sorry, dude. I'm off the shits. I'm off the shits today, bro.
So am I.
Y'all
It's
motherfuckers
Friday,
better get ready just to be laughing all day long. Yeah, I am
coming later.
But hey, my full dumbass mode is just cranked up to 1 million today. It's what the kids want, Mags.
It's what the kids want. Yep.
It's what the kids want.
Clippers defense, my man, top 10 according to team rankings for the NBA. Doesn't have the same type of Ken Pom stat exactly, but it's very similar as far as defensive efficiency. Top 10 for the Clippers there, number 8 in the league right now. And also top 10 field goal percentage and three-point percentage allowed. When you give them a good defensive team, matching them up against a good defensive team, that team can shut them down. But the Lakers just aren't that team, and they especially are not that team without Anthony Davis holding down the paint, my friends. He is going to be out for the foreseeable future. That is a big factor for me in this one. And I think the Clippers take it to them and have a nice day offensively and shut them down defensively against a team that just hasn't been consistent enough. And I know it's been a week, so I think people just forget that this Lakers team was a borderline dumpster fire? I mean, they're not miserable, but against the number, they are pretty miserable. Few trends, and then I'll be done, partner. Clippers 6-1 last 7 following an ATS win. I know it was a week ago, but that still helps me a little bit there. 5-2 last 7 versus a team with a losing straight-up record, and 7-3 last 10 as an underdog, period. 15-7 last 22 on Friday. Shout out Friday trends for the Clippers, and the big one, man. Oh, my gosh. I thought yesterday we had the trend of all trends, 6-2 for the Suns on 3+ days rest. This Clippers team, 22-6-1 over the last 29 situations of 3+ rest. It's obviously size. More than a 3-day rest, but a week. 22-6-1. Are you freaking kidding me, man? I almost fell out of my chair when I saw that, man. And on the flip side, the Lakers 16-38 last 54 following a straight up win. So again, it was a week ago, but when they notched that win, this is the biggest team where they notch a win and everyone thinks they're back, right? And that's just not the case. I said the Clippers 6-0 straight up last 6, 5-1 against the numbers. So give me the damn Clippers wherever you're seeing them. If you want to take the money line a little plus money before it potentially flips, go ahead, man. I don't know where this line's going to move, but give me the Clippers on anything. If it goes past -1, because I had the Clippers, the last one, they beat them by 1, and I think I had it like -1.5 or -2 or something like that, and it busted me. So if it goes past -1 for the Clippers, stay away, or maybe not stay away, but be a little tentative. But nonetheless, I think the Clippers win this one outright, my man.
Hey, I'm down to get to clipping with you, dog. I'm all about it. Let's get to clipping it's the same fucking old white mentality, like same kind of deal. Like that's just right where my head went. Just can you just see? What's their GM's name? I could just totally see him standing on the on
their
the side
owner,
of-
Steve Ballmer.
Steve Ballmer. Can you see us now? Can you see us now? We're clipping. We're clipping
that
along.
man, dude. What an electric dude.
What an electric factory. Absolute electric factory in and of himself. Okay. So
all I got, dude.
you only got one. All right. NBA hardwood taken care of. Mag says best bet of the day. The Los Angeles, not the Lakers, but the Clippers playing out of the crypto.com arena. Clippers +2. All right, my friend, as always, appreciate you and your picks. Let me get this old screen situated again here. We'll hit that ticker. It's now time for my best bets of the day. Okay, mis compadres, I got 3 coming at you, all coming from the college basketball hardwood. The mid-major king has entered the chat. Number 1. We're calling it the A10 Annihilator. Going to the matchup between the St. Louis Billikens and the Richmond Spiders. We're taking the Billikens +3, my friends. I promise you, do not tune into this game if you do not have nitroglycerin pills on hand, because it is going to be bananas, my friends. Point blank period, this is there's a lot of marbles on this A10 matchup. St. Louis is 10-5 straight up in conference play. Richmond 9-6 straight up in conference play. So there is a lot riding on this. It is all the makings of a March Madness affair, and I think if you tune in, you are going to be sweating. Now, with the way both teams are playing right now, I just don't have the yawns to back either one of them as a favorite, especially just in general. So my eyes kind of snapped right to the underdog in this matchup, and I realized how much value that the Billikens have. Now, I'm not going to hide it from you guys. They're 2-3 straight up, 1-3-1 against the number, but I think they're due for some positive regression. I'm also not going to hide the fact that they're 4-5 straight up and against the number on the road, but I think we even that up to at least 500 here today, because the Richmond Spiders, they're 3-2 straight up, 2-3 ATS. I want you to focus on that ATS number, the last 5 overall, because those 2 covers were -7 against George Washington and a -13.5 against LaSalle. Now it's all the way down to a -3. Again, it's going to be a shootout. Start to connect a few dots there, my friends. They are way, way, way overvalued. I would even damn near put St. Louis as the -1 favorite in this spot, but I will take all the points the books are willing to give me. KenPom has Richmond winning this game 74-73, so kind of sided me over even more. He's been pretty hot lately as we turn the corner into tournament time. Not to mention Richmond 10-3 straight up, but to further hammer home that ATS number, 5-8 against the number on their home hardwood. Now, last but certainly not least, I think we're out there snow blowing. I don't know what the hell's going on. But last but not least, in what is pretty much bound and determined to be a shootout, my friends, I'm going to take the way, way, way more effective offense here in the St. Louis Billikens. 30th in points per game scored across the board. That's overall. 61st in field goal percentage. 33rd in 3-point field goal percentage. Both of those are true, not per KenPom. 76.8% from the charity stripe, and 20th in offensive rebounding percentage. That number is per KenPom. Richmond 124th in overall points per game scored, 133rd in field goal percentage, 167th in 3-point field goal percentage, and 71.6 from the charity stripe, not to mention 312th on the offensive glass per KenPom. You saw those 3-point numbers, and that's really going to be the biggest thing here today, my friends. St. Louis 60th from beyond the arc on the offensive side, 90th in defending the 3-ball per KenPom. Simple comparison to Richmond, 149th from beyond the arc offensively, 286th in defending the 3-ball. I think all of those factors are going to be huge, but you don't believe my goofy ass. You know me, I just barely could wipe dipshit off my forehead this morning, but believe the trends. Richmond 7-16-4 against the number of their last 27 Friday games, partner. How about that for a little looking into the weekend sample size for you? They're also 3-8 ATS last 11 home games, 3-8 ATS last 11 as a home favorite. 3-7 against the number of their last 10 home games versus a team with a losing straight-up road record. 1-4 ATS, last 5 following a straight-up win. And our Billikens, 6-2 against the number of the last 8 meetings, 6-1 straight up the last 7 meetings. Some of those as about right around this same point spread of a dog, 3-5. And St. Louis, 4-1 ATS, last 5 meetings in Richmond, Virginia. First best bet of the day, give me the St. Louis Billikens, +3.
I like it a lot, my man. This is probably the game I'm most interested in the college basketball slate. Actually, without a doubt, it's not even a question. This is the one that I'm most interested in, man. And Richmond continues to be overvalued, man. And I mean, I like these Billikens. I don't know about you, but I mean, I know I'm sure I can speak for you. I think the bill can start to get hot starting tonight, man.
Yeah, dude, I really think that's where this is, and I talk about them in the same vein that I talk about Creighton. They're scuffle supreme, for lack of a better term. That's all they do all year long, and then we start to look at the conference tournament and into March. They flip a switch, and they're one of the better teams in the A10. So there you go. There you have first best bet of the day. Second best bet of the day, we're calling it the Sunbelt Sizzler, baby. App State Mountaineers against the Arkansas State Red Wolves, and we're taking the Red Wolves -2. Nah. The old Sunbelt has been treating me pretty doggone well. If you've been following along, you know that to be a fact and a half, and I am in love with the value we're getting on the home dog here. This line is actually spot on, and I think you're going to see a lot of people side with the away dog because of one key reason, but you know me and my teasers. I'll stick a pin in that. We'll be back. App State, 3-2 straight up, 2-3 against the number of their last 5 overall. They are scuffling bad after having a pretty solid hot streak from the middle point to the rest of their season. Oh, Matilda's hyped up, wants to say something too. What's up, girl? 6-6 straight up, 7-4-1 ATS on the road. Oh, there she is again. Wanted to say what's good. 7-4-1 ATS on the road. They did recently cover some as a road dog here, but they are just not the same. They're not the same as of late. They were really struggling against the number to start the season. Did pretty solid against that winning streak I was just talking about, and now they're just really starting to struggle, and they started the season 1-4-1 ATS on the road. So I think they really regress back to that number on the road. But you don't believe me on that? How about Arkansas State? I'm not going to hide this from you. 1-4 straight up, 2-3 against the number of their last 5, but they played 4 straight road games. Then their last game was their first home game since February the 5th. They lost 69-74 as 3.5-point favorites. You might say, oh my gosh, now they're down to 2-point home favorites. Are you kidding me? Partner, what is that spot that they just lost in? The exact spot we fade home favorites in, left, right, and center, my friends. I promise you they are due for a huge rebound today. They might even win by double digits. Now, pull that pin out real quick. Here's the big thing. Conference records. App State is 12-5 straight up in the Sun Belt, where Arkansas State is 7-7 straight up in the Sun Belt. My dumbass has even said it this week. What, is App State just going to forget how to play basketball? Well, yeah, for some reason they're going to, because they're getting 2 points. I have no reason. I got smacked in the mouth twice with this exact thing, and I'm telling you, do not buy into it. Arkansas State is going to boat race the Mountaineers, 107th in adjusted tempo per KenPom to 334th out of 338 in adjusted tempo per KenPom for the Mountaineers. And Arkansas State being on their home hardwood. And oh, did I mention this is their last home game of the season? So they want to go out with a bang in front of their home fans with the 143rd rated home court advantage per KenPom. So no slouches over there in Arkansas State, my friend. Now, but you make fun of them hillbillies in their bib overalls. They can still get rowdy, my friends. Now, you don't believe me, believe the trends. Arkansas State, meet us back around the holler there, pal. Arkansas State, 11-3 ATS, last 14 falling straight up loss. 27-1, there's another sample size for you. ATS, last 28 falling in ATS loss. 13-5 against the number, another sample size. Their last 18 home games, 5-2 ATS, last 7 as a favorite, 6-2 ATS, last 8 Friday games. And my friends, I just can't get over the fact that this is their last home game, and they are a dog. They're going to show up, show out, and we're gonna get this ticket to. They're not a home dog. They're the home favorite. Either way, they still love it. Either way, sorry I even said that. Either way, they're gonna lay the hammer down. It's all good. I love Arkansas State Red Wolves -2, second best bet of the day.
I like it a lot, my man. That's I really the whatever 3-4 straight road games, then one home game. Get yourself comfortable, and then one more. Like, if it sounds silly, I can understand why it sounds silly, but it's a good spot, man. It really is.
It's so bizarre. I don't know why it happens in college basketball all the time, but it literally happens. They have like those 4 or 5 straight road games. Oh my gosh, it's their home game. We have to back them here. They're going to rebound so big. They're in front of their home fans, and they scuffle so hard. The next game at home, they absolutely light it up. So right. I think that's what we got a classic case of, and maybe we got a classic case of it for my third and final best bet of the day. Who am I? Who's to know? What's to say? But we're calling this one the Sunbelt Soul Sucker. We're taking all of the bookies' souls with this last one here today, my friends. Wrapping up the card with the matchup between the Texas State Bobcats and the Troy Trojans. We're taking the Troy Trojans +2. I told you already, the Sun Belt's been good to me, so we might as well go back to the well here one of the last times. A lot of people are going to be all over the road favorite Bobcats for a couple of key reasons, but you know me and my teaser. Stick a pin in it again. We'll come back. Texas State. I originally wanted them. I will admit it. I'm an honest man, but I found a bunch of reasons to stay from them and actually flip my pick to Troy. Texas State might be 20-6 straight up, but they're 12-11 against the number overall. So those two numbers don't add up, first of all, and second of all, inconsistent at best against the number. Speaking of inconsistent at best, 6-5 straight up and against the number on the road. I think that goes to 6-6 here today. But we talk about a little something a lot on this show, partner, and that is the old regression monster. I think it is coming in fast, quick, and in a damn hurry for the old Bobcats. They are 6-0 straight up and against the number their last 6 games. I think we are about to see a serious trend breaker for the Bobcats. Now, how about Troy? If you've been following along on the old show, they've been cashing tickets for us here as of late, and I think they don't have a problem doing so once again for us here. 19-9 straight up this season, 15-10 against the number. Obviously, those don't make the same amount there, but hey, we can get over that with how good they've been ATS with some of them outside of the Division II poo-poo opponents. They're 10-2 straight up. 5-4 against the number on their home hardwood. So again, don't add up. However, they've been able to get the job done outright on their home hardwood. They've just been overvalued early on and honestly throughout the entire season. Their 4 failed covers were a -6.5, a -10.5, a -3.5, and a -13.5. None of those are underdog spreads. They're a +2 today. Give me all the points that the books are willing to give me, but I think they're going to win this one outright. Take that pin outright. Take that pin out real quick. 2 things here. Number one, conference records are going to be a huge thing for why a lot of people get involved here with the last game. Texas State 11-3 straight up in the conference. Troy 10-5 straight up in the conference. Now, the last time I talked about it, I was like, oh, obviously it's going to be the better team that they're running away from, and it was kind of the flipped lines. Well, this time, I think the experts are going to start going after the home favorites because of kind of this early line movement that we've seen. It was up right around kind of the 2.5, sat around in there, and then it's dropped down to the 2. Oh my gosh, we don't want it to get away from that key number again. We got to hammer it in as fast as we possibly can. And I'm just not buying it today, my man. Overall, I really think Troy can shake some stuff up. They still have a huge opportunity to make a little bit of noise here, especially if they win this. It could be real interesting come conference tournament time as far as seeding goes. But last but not least, this too is their last home game, my friends. And I think they go out with an absolute bang on their home hardwood. But you don't believe me for the final time. Believe the trends. Troy, 4-1 ATS, last 5 is a dog. 7-2 ATS, last 9 is a home dog. 11-4 ATS, last 15 home games versus a team with a winning straight-up road record. 6-3 against the number last 9 Friday games. 4-1 against the number the last 5 meetings. And did I mention that Troy has lost the last 2 matchups with Texas State on their home hardwood? But the last matchup was in 2019, and the time before that was 2017. The boys have been waiting to get this lick back for a long time, and it just so happens to be their last game of the year. My final best bet of the day is the Troy Trojans, +2.
My man, I believe you just gave out the 3 most interesting games on the entire college basketball slate.
I don't like to say locks, but locks.
I like all 3 picks a lot, dude. I like the home angle for these Fun Belt teams, man. That conference tournament is going to be wild, and getting some home momentum going into that is damn big, dude. I like it a lot.
Yes, sir. Okay, well, there you go. There you have it, my friends. That is my best bets of the day. Let's keep it moving. Special play of the day. The Friday Four Pack Parlay, baby. Okay, we're going to get things started on the NBA hardwood. How about that? We got, obviously, 4 legs coming at you, paying out plus 1,288 odds. 1,288 on this bad boy. So, hey, $10 will get you about 130. You don't have to be a huge player to get this bad boy to the pay window and get some returns. So, I'm thinking we're getting it. All right, Mags, you're the resident NBA guy. I'll piggyback anything off of what you got, my man. But leg number 1, we're taking the Washington Wizards +3. Why are we doing that, good sir?
+3 for the Washington Wizards, my friend. Hosting the San Antonio Spurs. Just some funky line setting and movement here on this one, my man. So Bradley Beal is going to be, he has been out, and he's going to be out for the rest of the year. And I think people are expecting. I mean, both of these teams are right. They're in the 11th spot right now. Obviously, the play-in tournament isn't the play-in, but they're still trying to get into that, right?
Yeah.
And this Wizards team is just a scrappy bunch. They have been all year, man. I like the Spurs team in the. If this was 3.5 flipped around, I think it's going to be a close game, and I think the Wizards win it outright, or just the Spurs may win on a last-second bucket, man. Their offense is solid, the Spurs, but not. It's not like they're world beaters by any means by any reason here. So I just don't get it. I don't get this line setting here, and I think the Wizards can make this one a scrappy one, man.
I absolutely love it, my man. I love where you're at. Love where your head's at. Put a cherry on top of it. The old Wizards there, 20-7 ATS, last 27 games, following a straight-up win of 10-plus points. So no letdown spot here for the boys. A couple of other trends on the opposite side. 1-3-1 ATS, last 5 games is a road favorite for the San Antonio Spurs. 1-4-1 ATS, last 6 after scoring 100 points or more in their previous games. So solid trends there, man. I love what you're saying. I think that damn near Washington wins this one outright.
Yeah, and the last thing I forgot, wicked monetary liability on the Spurs, too. I don't understand. I think the public is just, no Bradley Beal, the Wizards are going to be the worst team in the world. It's not like he's been 100% healthy all season long anyways, man. It's not the first time they've played without Bradley Beal.
150%. There you go. There you have it. Next leg up on tap, we are going to the Dallas Mavericks, plus 5.5, down from 6.5 at open. My friend, you care to share with the people out there while we're taking this one?
Just a few too many points, man. Both these teams pretty similar what they've been over the last few months. The Jazz did get Rudy Gobert. It was actually right before the All-Star break we were talking, partner. And as good as he is defensively, I just don't think in this matchup specifically we were talking, and I don't think it's going to be a factor that gets them a 7, 8, 9-point win as opposed to just a tough, close game. This one could be the best game on tap for the NBA tonight, man. Both these teams, middle of the pack, playoff seeding-wise, in the Western Conference. And I think the Mavs could win this one outright, too. The Jazz just have not been as profitable as they were last year. A year ago, you take a good hard look at the Jazz, they'd probably cash this ticket for you, win by 7, 8 points. This year, it's just they don't have that same second level they had, even at home either. And, just a couple too many points. I think Jazz could win, but it might be by 2, 3 in my opinion.
I love it, man. As per usual, Dallas 7-2 ATS. Last 9 games is a dog. 5-1 ATS. Last 5 is a road dog. 4-0 ATS. Last 4 Friday games. And when they're rolling, they're rolling. 4-1 ATS. Last 5 following an ATS and straight up win. Utah just a little bit scuffly in this spot. 5-15-1 ATS. Last 21 Friday games. 1-5-1 ATS. Last 7 games following an ATS loss. And 0-4 ATS. Their last 4 following a straight up loss. So when they kind of scuffle, they scuffle for just a little while. I think the Jazz will turn around at some point in time, obviously. But like you said, partner, last year was kind of a no-brainer. Lay this wood. This year, and we talked about it too, the one final thing I was thinking, if Dallas still has an opportunity to make a playoff push here, right? And if they really thought that Kristaps Porzingis was going to give them a big opportunity to do that, they would not have let him go. So don't be worried about that. Like, now they're smaller without him, all of that stuff. I just don't think it's going to matter whatsoever, and I think we got the right side here. So there you go. There you have it. Dallas Mavericks plus 5.5. Second leg on that bad boy. Third leg, keep the Jordans on, but we're going to the college basketball hardwood. Taking the Manhattan Jaspers plus 4.5, my friends. And just a couple key things here. Nothing too major. Jaspers, if you look at it, 2-5 ATS. Their last 7 as a road dog. And you say, Colt, why would you mention a trend like that? Well, because it's been a little bit of bullshit as of late. They were damn good as a road dog to start off the season, and it's just been a couple of nonsense games against conference opponents, against higher-level conference opponents, and it just left, right, and center. An overtime game, a box score game, this, that, the other, left, right, and center, and it's just kind of how it's been happening for the Jaspers as of late. I mean, I pay attention to the MAAC. If anybody's going to know, it's going to be me. They've been getting so damn unlucky, and what's funny about me saying unlucky is that they are inside the top 20 in luck rating per KenPom this season. So I think they return to that luck. We talked about that a lot earlier on in the week. Some of these teams are starting to regress. They're starting to come away from that luck rating. Well, I think they're starting. That kind of burned us talking about that earlier on in the week. And I think now Manhattan starts to get lucky again. And everybody's looking at Marist being at home being some type of dominant home favorite. And I will tell you, though, that they are 1-6 against the number. Their last 7 as a home favorite, 1-8 against the number. Their last 9 as a favorite overall, and 1-4 ATS, their last 5 at home in general. So they don't play worth a damn on their home hardwood. They're outside of the top 350 in home court advantage per KenPom. So give me all of the old Manhattan Jaspers plus 4.5 today.
Yeah, what was it? Outside top 350, so bottom 10 in the country, I think would translate to, right?
I think it's either 351 or 352. I don't want to talk.
Because it's 358 teams in the country, right?
358. Yeah, 358.
Yeah. So bottom 10 in the country, man.
Yeah,
that's rough. That is absolutely rough.
Not a whole lot of fans showing up.
No. And they've been solid. I mean, anything over 2.5, 3 is just, that's when they can't do it. If you get them a dog and short favorite, then for sure. But no thanks today.
Too many today, for sure. All right, last leg on the Friday Four Pack Parlay. The University of Texas Arlington Mavericks plus the 7.5, my friends. Just a few too many points. Speaking of too many points, this one is at 8.5, down to 8. Finally moved down to 7.5. Now it's sticking around 8, 7.5. Just depends on where you're playing. So be sure to do your line shopping. I don't think we need to have a key number of 8 in this one, to tell you the truth. I really think that they are going to handle this. I don't think this finishes by more than a bucket, 2 buckets maximum, if the Mavericks don't win this one outright. This is another set of Sunbelt teams that are playing their last matchups of the year, and I know Texas Arlington is not on their home hardwood, and they ain't played worth a damn on the road all season long, but they're starting to come around here as of late, and if they've been doing one thing good, they've been taking care of the number as a dog. 7-2 ATS, last 9 as a dog overall, and I just think we can really trust them in this spot, because there hasn't been a whole lot of opportunities that you can back the Jaguars. The Jaguars have been solid as like a short home favorite, not this sizable of a home favorite, man. They are just way, way, way too inconsistent to be able to trust them with this many doggone points, especially against a team like that's perceived, kind of a struggle bus team in UTA. With a losing road record, 1-4 ATS last 5 games for South Alabama. Their last 5 versus a team with a losing straight up road record. So all that in between, all that encompassing, my man, I'm just saying it's too many doggone points. I love UTA plus 7.5.
Yeah, same with me, man. Kind of a mini little ownership, too. UTA over USA, man. They won the first matchup between these two teams, and I don't remember exactly what it was. I only see the last 5 here, but 4 of the last 5 straight up between these two teams, they won outright, man. So I like it a lot, man, especially with the points. I think it's.
Love it.
I don't think it finishes, like you said, I don't think it finishes more than 5.
No question about it, my man. There you go. There you have it. The Friday 4-Pack Parlay. Well, hey, while we're at it, why don't we just recap all of today's best bets of the day? Hey, I'm a poet and I didn't even know it. Let me change the ticker today instead of just keeping flabbing and not actually doing what I need to do. Also have to share said screen. So, partner, anything else you got to say in relation to that Friday 4-Pack before, I get this old best bets of the day rocket shot through the moon?
What was it? Another over 12-1 odds again, dude? I don't know, man. We had, Wednesday cash, Tuesday cash. Little scuffly yesterday. I feel pretty damn good about it, dude. You know, I always love a nice little excuse to drink, few 4 beverages with my Friday 4-Pack during every single leg. Some of it's a couple at a time, 3 at a time, 4 at a time, who knows? But, I'm not an alcoholic, I promise.
No. You know, it's kind of funny. We used to say that in college, like, yo, it's not alcoholism until you graduate. And it's like, okay, well, we graduated. We can't we gotta get out of that boat. Oh,
I don't drink
shit.
4 beers at a time, I promise.
Yeah, just one in between the quarters. Whatever. Either way, my friends, you know the drill. Rip out those sports books. Get out your papers, your pens, your pencils, or whatever mode, means, or method you utilize. Take stock of the TTL Crew's best bets of the day, because as I say that, they are now live on your screen for this beautiful Friday of bets, February the 25th, 2022. Live from the Arkansas State Red Wolves Arena, please turn your attention to the top left portion of your screen for RMags singular pick, no plural here today. He's taking the Los Angeles Clippers, clipping them at +2. Turn your attention to the top right portion of the screen, my friends, for my picks. It is plural on this side. I got 3 coming at you. We're taking the St. Louis Billikens +3, the Arkansas State Red Wolves -2, and the Troy Trojans +2 as well. Directly above us, go ahead, get your beer money out. Go ahead, go down to the corner store. Go ahead and pick you up a 4-pack of your favorite frothy beverage and hammer in at plus 1,288 odds for a half unit or whatever you can afford to be. The Washington Wizards plus 3, the Dallas Mavericks plus 5.5, the Manhattan Jaspers plus 4.5, and the University of Texas Arlington plus 7.5. Again for the Friday 4-pack parlay. I see 4 straight plays and 1 special play, making it straight to the pay window. But before they can do that and bankrupt every damn sports book on this here marketplace, we need you to lock them in, hammer them home, sprinkle a little bit of dough down, whatever you need to say. Just make sure you get today's TTL Crew best bets of the day that are clearly primed for ticket cashing into whatever the current best line is on your favorite sports book.
Oh, baby. Nice little gym they got over here in Arkansas, my friend. This was the one you said was like, what, top 150, right?
143rd in the nation. Nice little
bad,
spread. Nice set of digs they got over there, dude.
Google says it exceeds 10K, man.
Woo!
It's pretty sizable.
Hey,
Any
talk
idea
about
what the
fun
name
belts.
is?
I was trying to be a smartass and get it right off the top of the jump there. Not Arkansas State Red Wolves Arena, obviously. So
named after a bank, not like
a popular bank. Okay.
What's that?
Not like a popular bank, like Bank of America or like
not like that. No,
one.
I don't think. It's a very like the most generic bank name that you can possibly think of.
Arkansas Bank University.
Nope.
Oh, okay. Arkansas Bank Coliseum.
Doesn't have Arkansas in the name.
Okay.
Just think bank names, period. Like, not any location, just the most generic bank name that you can think of.
Credit Union Bank 1 Coliseum.
Not a terrible guess. First National Bank Arena. How about that?
So First National Bank Arena. That's literally bank.
The most generic bank name you can think of.
That is fucking priceless. I love it. There you go. There you have it. The First National Bank Arena. The TTL Crew's best bets of the day. All right, a little bit of text still on the screen there for you, my friends. The Moneyline Dice roll of the day. You see fee/min, and it is now time to get into that aforementioned Moneyline Dice roll of the day. There you go. There you have it. Now you know it's Philadelphia 76ers and the Minnesota Timberwolves. The Dice are looking to maybe even themselves up, maybe get themselves back on the right track to close out the week here. Not all the way back in the green, but at least mitigate some of the losses that they've been dealing out for. So, you know the matchup now, my friends, but we have no idea what's going on in it. So, partner, as per usual, can you fill us in on the deets?
Well, my friends, if you didn't hear, Mr. James Harden has arrived. This one is not in Philly, but he has arrived and is going to be suited up and in action for the old 76ers. Somehow not, I mean, I guess it was short notice, but another one that should be flexed into national television because we've got the Heat and the New York Knicks. Heat for sure, but the New York Knicks keep being put on national television, and it's a dumpster fire. Please have a flex option in case a must-watch TV like this happens. But a lot of monetary liability, as you may imagine, partner, on the old 76ers and James Harden return. They are laying 3 on the road here. -3, 89% of bets, 99% of money consensus per the Action Network app. This Timberwolves team is on a back-to-back. They are obviously catching 3 here at home, plus 124 on the money line, and a total of 229. Sixers money line at -146. The only thing I missed there. So looks like it's going to be a barn burner, my friend. I don't know what's going to happen. I'm going to stay away unless the dice give us something we absolutely have to take, my friend.
So holding at 3 and up to 229?
Correct.
Okie dokie, Artichoke. Want to make sure I heard you correctly, as per usual. Get your little dice ASMR there for your Friday morning of bets into early Friday afternoon. Depends on where you might be watching this. Shout out to all our Eastern viewers out there on the old East Coast. Shout out to all of our Philadelphia 76ers fans out there. All of our good confidants. Old Newbert, old Dan Alexander, Newbie Talk. Shout out old Mark Drumheller too. Shout out a couple of high quality individual guys from old Philadelphia, parts unknown. Without further ado, first roll of the day. Home or away? Are we taking that aforementioned away team, Philadelphia 76ers, or back-to-back nights the Minnesota Timberwolves are hot? I have no clue. Neither does Mags, but I assure you we all find out in 3, in 2, in 1. Home team.
Home team, Wolves. Okay. Hey, 2 days in a row. Dice like the Wolves.
Home team.
Dice like the Wolves.
Second roll, Moneyline or ATS. Do they say, nah. This whole hard nonsense. Y'all cool it out. But hey, maybe we think it'll get a little sweaty. They might still win. Who knows? We'll take the points. I don't know. Neither does Mags, but I assure you once again, my friends, we find out in 3, in 2. 2.5. Back to 2. Back to 1.5. 1. Shoot. ATS!
All right.
ATS.
Taking the 3. Okay.
ATS.
All right.
Unofficially, Minnesota Timberwolves +3 took the +2.5 yesterday to +3. Now, wild card roll. Are the die going to be doubling down? Are they going to be needing a re-roll because it seems like the rake and shake have been a common theme this week? Or are they going to the total and saying, nah, boys, we're going to get as close to 500 as we can. We're going to recoup those losses, and we offer our sincerest apologies for the bullshit we put up for you at the beginning of the week. I don't know. Neither does Mags, but I assure you, my friends, for hopefully the final time today, we find out this is a hell of an arm workout in 3, in 2. Reminds me of old shake weight action. Hey. I was about to say the same fucking thing, dog. How about that? Jinx, show me your soda. Always on the same page with your co-host, pals. I'm telling you. Find your guy. I'm telling you. 3, 2, 1. Home money line.
Oh, boy. They like them damn Wolves.
Home
We're just doubling down on the money line, or we doing a little both?
So when it's like that, full unit, if it was just a 1 or a half, just straight up on the money line, but since it's 3, full unit on the +3, and then half unit on the money line. So I either way, or if you like half, quarter unit, whatever you're doing, or whatever. If you're a $10 $5 player, 25 fucking. I'm also not telling you to put a whole fucking $50 or $100 or maybe even a fucking strap. Like, what are you doing if you're putting a strap on a doggone set of fucking dice? I don't know, who am I, but what I do know is that the dice have spoken. If you want to guaranteed take 2 tickets to the window here tonight, no questions, no qualms, no queries. Not per me, not per Mags, not per any living, breathing, heart-beating human being on this here fine floating rock that we call our earth, but per the inanimate, all-knowing, ever-present, ever-powerful cubicle objects that be the Moneyline Dice hammer in right here, right now. The Minnesota Timberwolves for a full unit +3. And for a half unit, the Minnesota Timberwolves on the money line. Thank you, Dice.
Thank you, Dice.
Thank you, Dice.
Hey, man.
I
think it's going to take a couple of games for old James Harden to get comfortable.
It's what you were saying. You were saying pre-show. Hey, are you in the Dice
hey,
in cahoots?
You got you're liking the Wolves on a back-to-back, and I was like,
Are you in a Dice in cahoots? You guys have conversation before the shows here. What the fuck's going on? Because it is about to sound. The way they're sounding over here about the same way you were sounding pre-show, but I'll trust them.
I really think the general public is going to be betting on this game, then popping open ESPN, expecting this to be on ESPN, and then they realize it's the Knicks. They have to watch the Knicks.
For sure. Yeah, I feel that. I feel that for sure. Okay, let me write that down. Fee, V, Min, okie dokie, and we'll see how they end the week come Monday. Hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, hit the like, hit the follow, hit the other subscribe if you're listening to the pod on your favorite podcast directory. Hell of a time to remind you, hell of a time to reset it, refresh the pod, if you will, my friends. Hit that bad boy so you don't want to miss the Moneyline Dice recap on Monday, if nothing else, my friends. So make sure you hit that notification bell. You won't miss the start of a live show ever again. Thank you, Dice.
Thank you,
All
Dice.
right. Okie dokie, artichokies. Well, this old proverbial podcast train has fallen completely off the rails at this point in time, so we might as well, just try and keep dragging it along. The rest of it falls off the rails, and then we just see if it turns into a dumpster fire. So without further ado, partner, what's been burning on the brain, melting on the heart, festering on the soul that you have been dying to get out to the kind folks that joined us on episode number 232 of the Talking the Line podcast on this absolutely beautiful February the 25th, 2022.
All right, my man. It is a little free-for-all Friday here. We've got a little nonsense.
Free-for-all Friday!
Kind of a little bit of a mix of... bit of a mix.
That was sick as fuck, Max.
Dude, I think I got DJ in my blood somewhere down the lines. Dude, I don't know.
Oh, we're clipping the fuck out of that. That was electric. That was fucking electric. We got a beatbox career ahead of us, my man. Let's go.
Rap
what do you
yesterday,
got?
Beatbox. I mean, maybe we
Freestyle
just
Friday.
maybe,
Are we actually
anyways.
spitting freestyles? Did you bring some beats to today's show?
No, I didn't do that.
Oh,
What you saw is what you got. I've got a little bit of a grab bag. We had movie trivia Monday, music Thursday, and then whatever the hell Wednesday was, and then I've got a couple extra. So a lot of just a lot of. It's just everything mashed together, dude. A little bit of everything. Little nonsense gumbo, if you will.
Ooh. Hey, also, in addition, don't be afraid if you're watching on YouTube or if you're watching on Facebook, hop in the live chat. If you're watching on Twitter, we can't see the comments in there.
You
so
play
if
along with this stuff.
If you comment shit, come hop in the comments where the chat is open. Chat is live. We will put your comments up on the screen. So hey, if you don't want something up there, NSFW, be cool, motherfuckers. We'll also we're not gonna put something up there. It doesn't need to be up there. Either way, jump in the live chat. Max, take it away.
Okay, dude.
It's getting wild.
I realize I fucked up. So I'll see if I can put it together here. Doing the little the three banger as far as two headlines are true, one is false. Okay, we'll start it off there, but all three are Florida man, blank, blank, blank. Two of them are headlines. I realized that I forgot to make up my own headline, so I'll see if I can do this off the cuff here. But and I'm gonna make it all choppy, so they all sound like I'm making it up on the spot. Okay, Florida man claims he is Mick Jagger. From the Rolling Stones, right? Florida man claims he is Mick Jagger, picks fights. That's the headline. Florida man claims he is Mick Jagger, picks fights. Florida man arrested for stealing a hamburger truck and attempting to hamburger truck. He is a burglar, so I mashed the two together. Hamburger truck.
100%.
Florida man arrested because he stole a burger truck from a McDonald's drive-thru, a little McDonald's hamburger truck heist there. Florida man arrested for stealing crossbow and stuffing it down his trousers.
You know, you almost got me, but I just never heard of a hamburger truck before, so it's just awfully rough to gloss over that segment there. So we'll go with number two.
Hamburger truck guy.
Very good if you prepare it pre-time. Just not the whole
I have it
off
typed
the
out,
cuff.
so if I fuck up a word, then that's a pretty clear giveaway.
Hey, and I appreciate what you were doing too, moving your eyes to the wrong side. I see what you were doing over there. I see
you were throwing you off. And
you were trying to throw the boy off.
Burglar, I would have had you.
You were trying to throw the bloodhound off the scent. I appreciate what you were doing, but you can't bullshit a bullshitter, pal. So you were caught red-handed. Number two, categorically false.
So those other two are true, though, as far as
claims to be Mick Jagger picks fights.
I'm gonna try and pull it up here. Know about. Because I was like, wow, I actually, I could see it.
Why is it always Florida?
I don't know, man.
Hey, shout out if we got any Florida
viewers.
There's
got to be another one that's got nonsense. But then, another guy arrested. They got videotape of this dude stuffing a crossbow down his damn pants, and he tries to fucking steal it. Oh, here's Mr. Good old Mick Jagger there, dude, in the good year of 2022.
I mean,
pretty solid, dude. Not bad, right?
I mean, if you ain't watched a Rolling Stones music video in a little while, and Mick somehow grew a beard, I could buy it for sure, yeah, totally, because I'm totally sure that Mick Jagger's just perusing around Florida, just picking fights with everybody. Like, that's what he's doing at this point in his career.
And he's just, don't fuck with me, leave me alone, I'm Mick Jagger. Just throwing it around, dude. Hey, I'm not saying I would get picked in fights, but if I'm backed in the corner and I look like somebody, I'd probably at least give it a shot, right?
Yeah. Problem is, I don't look like nobody.
Can't
really fuck it.
But okay, so little no hamburger
Hamburglar.
It was
the old hamburger truck.
I wish that was true.
That'd be pretty sick.
That would have been wild. All right, movie quote here.
Never seen McDonald's have a burger truck in general though. Krekel's Custard, shout out back home in old Decatur, Illinois though. They do have a chicken car.
Okay.
At literally a rep the shop. It's literally a chicken car, literally
so,
a fucking
dude,
car with a chicken on top.
I put all these together. I got two good headlines. Florida man arrested for, and then I was like, all right, I'll think of a third one here. I think I went to the bathroom or something, came back, totally
just based on all of them.
Son of a bitch, I didn't write a headline. Okay, so back to Monday, Movie Monday. Going to give you a movie quote. About a paragraph here. Stick with me, I promise it'll get there. Whoa, Miss Slippy. The part of this story that I don't like is that the little boy gave up looking for Happy after an hour. He didn't put up posters or anything. He just sat on the porch like a goon and waited. That little boy's got to think, you got a pet. You got a responsibility. If your dog gets lost, you don't look for an hour then call it quits. You got to get your ass out there and find that fucking dog.
John Wick?
No. It's a comedy movie.
I've literally never heard that in my entire life. I was trying to be real sophisticated for you, but I never heard
grown man talking about a child's book. How about that for a hint?
Ooh, you got
Miss
the gear.
Lippy. Miss Lippy's car is green. Billy likes soda.
You're fucking me up.
Oh, dude, Billy Madison.
Oh, was it Billy Madison? I was going to say that, but it just didn't seem right. It just didn't seem right. Holy fucking shit.
You got to get your ass out there and find that fucking dog just sitting in the middle of a full class of kindergartners.
Hey,
you get your ass out there
I
and
dare
find that
you
fucking
guys.
Dog.
I dare you guys to fucking come on this side of the screen and try and fucking get put on the spot like that and pick out. Even you did it the other day. I tried. Hey, what name that fucking movie? You couldn't figure it out.
I like that.
Sometimes it's the most obvious ones, and you can't fucking do it. Damn, I hate it.
It's a good line. I mean, and especially it's better when you have the visual because it's like
today, Junior. Yeah, I would have been all over it then in that. Yeah. Damn. I hate when I do that. Okay. All right.
Two songs, and you got to name the band. So I slimmed it down. I made it way too easy for you fucking yesterday. So we'll stick with the rock genre here. Two songs, you got to name the band.
Yeah.
Panama, Hot for Teacher.
Okay, wait, what?
Panama, song named Panama.
Yeah.
And Hot for Teacher.
Yeah. Come on, kid. Yeah, I can hear it. It's shredding in the back of my mind, dude. I can hear it. I just That's not Pantera. I don't want to say Pantera. No. Oh, yeah. Come on. Go. Here we go. I give.
Got me into it. Van Halen, my
Van
friend. Halen. Had to keep it two songs. Made it a little tougher.
That made it a lot tougher, dude. Because I could. Oh man.
And I'm sure. I mean, you song Pan. It got me yesterday. Got me into a deep old classic rock hole, and I get into it every once in a while. But yeah, dude, just classic rock on classic rock. All right. Moving into a little more nonsense here. These are not quiz.
Trying.
Not quiz questions.
That's my favorite Van Halen song, in case you were wondering.
Oh, for sure. Would you rather your only means of transportation be a donkey or a giraffe? So whenever you got to get anywhere, you choosing a donkey to get there, or you choosing a giraffe to get there?
Yo, giraffe for sure, bro. Giraffes can move. Giraffes can move now. Giraffe can get up. Giraffe can get to sticking. You got to think they got about 7 foot long legs. They can get to sticking, boy.
Those street lights, though, they got to, I don't know. I feel like there's going to be some roadblocks here for a giraffe.
Ooh, yeah. Hangover 3, kind of the opening scene kind of pops up into my head,
and then you get stuck there, and now you got your giraffe falling over. 30 minutes later, here I come trotting.
I mean, maybe I'm just going to avoid all of the street signs and all of that nonsense, and we'll just be all good to go. Like,
easier said than done.
Yeah, same with not flying an airplane into a fucking building, but they somehow to get it done. I mean, hello. I'm sure I'll just avoid. I would definitely say, because I love a good donkey. Not saying I couldn't get down with an ass by any means, but
get a little.
I'm all about the long necks, bro. Long neck, ice cold beer never broke my heart. So, fuck them asses.
Short and slow and steady, dude. I'm getting away from these roadblocks and just just trotting down wherever I need to go. It might take me forever, but
You know what's the beautiful
Probably-
part about that? Is perspective. I'm gonna get a little real with you here for a second. We both had totally different perspectives on that, and that's just fucking electric. I've been having a lot of those moments lately of just like how two people can see between choosing a fucking giraffe or a fucking donkey as transportation, and how like you can literally cook up such a different mental image from that other person and literally be on two different planets and like, oh bro, I was thinking like this, and like it's just. Chase your fucking dreams, kids. Find somebody that you can fucking trust and just start going down fucking rabbit holes. I'm telling you, that's that. Get off my fucking.
No, because I was like, oh yeah, I mean, you're
shit.
probably clipping along if you get the draft, but then it's like, all right, but if you're in the wrong spots, like, you know,
you
get some
your
roadblocks.
fucking head
Get some
knocked
fucking
off.
roadblocks.
And then you made me go to fucking Hangover 3. I'm just thinking about fucking that damn
I didn't even think of
giraffe
that.
hanging
That's a good point. All right, last one. I only had a handful. Last one. This is an interesting one. If you could merge two different animals to create the ultimate animal, what are your two choices?
Whoa.
If you're an animal breeder, options are limitless.
Options are limitless. So like,
I guess I didn't consider
Okay.
like land and water. I didn't consider that.
Actually, that wasn't even where my head was going, but I like what I appreciate.
You want to say
too.
yes or no to that?
Actually, yeah, because that'd be a pretty sick fucking animal, you know, land and. But I wasn't even gonna go land and sea, but it'd be a pretty sick animal.
Yeah.
Are we talking just, you know, like, oh, there's a fucking Marmaduke Skooska Squabble, or are we like, oh, this is my Marmaduke Skooska Squabble? Like, is it a pet or is it an
I
animal?
don't
in the
understand the
wild?
question.
Is it that's the made up name of my fucking animal. A Marmaduke Skooska Squabble. That's the name of my animal. Is it a
like
fucking
it's out in the wild, like
is it
killing,
an
like a
is
terror-
it an
like
aminal
predator?
in the
I guess
wild, or
whatever
is
you
it
want.
an
Whatever you
aminal that
want.
I can? Okay,
Whatever you
well,
want.
if I get to keep one in the house,
Sure.
we're going golden retriever mixed with no, see, hold on, that's too hard. I'm going in the wild, bro. I'm making a crazy fucking animal. I'm making a crazy animal. It's where my head snapped to, South Africa. Imagine if you see one of these fuckers, your head would be liable to pop off your body. A rhino cheetah. A rhino cheetah. Or a rhineta.
Rhineta.
A rhineta. A
Cheetah-
rhineta.
Cheetosaurus? Cheetosaurus?
Cheetosaurus, bro. Cheetosaurus. Same size as a regular rhino. Fucking
yeah.
horn, everything.
Just fast as
But
shit.
fuzzy and fast as shit. We're talking transfer the stripes, transfer the fur, fast as fuck, but still just a big, beefy fucking rhino with the big old fucking horn.
Okay.
Could you imagine
Yeah.
being on a fucking safari and seeing one of those things, dude? You're going in
I
the
don't
other
know.
direction as fast as you fucking can.
Yeah.
Because the
Yeah.
rhinos aren't that. I mean, rhinos are scary in and of themselves for sure, but they ain't that fast. You give them
if you got
fucking
a-
80,
Cheetah
90.
could run away from them. Yeah, you get a Cheetosaurus.
Cheetosaurus, bro. I'm scared as a sumbitch. That's a mega animal.
That's a damn good combo, dude.
Hey,
That's a
somebody,
damn good combo.
somebody figure out how to separate those two in the wild. We don't need that ever happening at all. We don't need any Cheetosauruses running around this. They fucking kill us all. Cheetosauruses take over the planet. We'd have a Cheetosaurus society for fucking sake. That's one of them break glass in case of emergency type of animals. Holy shit.
Yeah.
What do you got?
Give me a donkey and a giraffe.
You're an idiot.
Meet in the middle, size-wise. Shorten that neck up. Take out the roadblocks. Get a little speed on them. You know, the endearment of a donkey, and the carrying abilities of a donkey, and you've got yourself a damn good mean of transportation right there, my friend. Cars pass. Keep the donkey fur. I don't need them giraffe spots. Keep the donkey fur.
I'm just envisioning
It's just like a long neck
a
horse.
Donaraff, bro. A fucking Donaraff, a long ass fucking neck horse, bro. I'm envisioning him just clumsy as all shit, though, bro. Like he just like your type of fucking animal, bro. It's funny that I said that. Like I'm just envisioning him just. Oh Lord, have fucking mercy.
Geez. How about as far as like a predator though? How about a piranha and shit? I like where your head was at with the cheetah, dude. I feel
Crazy,
like you
right?
just grab a cheetah and then a scary ass some type of I don't know.
Yeah, dude.
A piranha? I don't know. I don't want to steal a cheetah, but give me a piranha gazelle. Just not your
Oh.
Cheetahsaurus is definitely kicking my ass. I don't know how I'm gonna top that, honestly, but
I mean, like
fast as shit, and you make
Gazelle
them
can-
gazelles a little angry, dude, and little chompers, dude.
Yo,
I
don't,
know, dude.
yo, Gazelle be one way, and it's like all of a sudden just,
Yeah.
cut a corner on your ass,
You
break an
don't even
ankle.
see him biting your ankles off, dude.
I like it, dude. I'm not gonna lie. A fucking piranha gazelle would be pretty badass, you know.
Jizana.
A Jizana. So we got just a fish head on top of a gazelle body. Is that what we're thinking here?
Yeah.
Or just a big ass fish with with
No,
gazelle legs
well,
and
it's gotta be the
horns.
Giselle body. I'm looking for the agility for sure.
What if it's just a fish body with gazelle legs and horns?
As long as I got the agility, I need the agility, and I'm looking for the chompers of the piranha. Okay, that's what I'm looking for.
Check off those two. This fucking show, dude. Woo!
Or how about less scary, but still just it's just a weirdly effective. Like if you coach them up the right way, a Giselle with a blowfish. So you get your Giselle moving around, and then sneak up on a lion and.
Hey, king of the jungle, this bitch.
I mean, yeah.
Oh, fucking welcome to the Talk of the Line podcast, ladies and gentlemen.
That's Friday free for all Friday. That's free for all Friday.
Okay, free for all Friday. Hey, that's a free for all right, dude. Hey, appreciate you and your nonsense and your rabbit holes, as per usual. Hey, I don't know. I said a little something about crypto Colt earlier. Can I shout out some fucking people?
Go ahead.
I don't know. I mean, maybe, like I shouted out some cool ass art yesterday, and I figured I'd shout out some more cool ass art and like a really fucking cool community I'm part of that maybe is like doing some big ass shit. So like, hey, I don't know any other YouTubers that are fucking doing this shit right here, right now. So I'm gonna flex a couple NFTs live on the screen, and this motherfucker, oh dude, this is gonna look so sick. You ready for this?
I'm ready.
This is Blackjack Supreme, my
Blackjack.
Ether Brew number 895. Whew. Look at that guy. Look at that guy. I'm telling you, absolutely gorgeous. You can zoom in as much as you want, and it doesn't get blurry, my friends. Absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful 4K render done by the legend Duncan Rogoff. I'm sure some of these guys are scrolling through Twitter right now, seeing a big-ass brew like, what the fuck is going on? So there's that. That one. Shout out the Brew Crew. I want to show you, too, another one that he did, because we are a sports show, and, hey, everybody loves sports around here. You know what I'm saying? So, he did this one, actually. He did this 4K last night, which was absolutely electric. Actually, he did this for the for Mags, you know the C-Bums community. He did this for the founder of the project, Chris. And he popped in. I was talking with him shit back and forth, which was really freaking cool. But he did this one last night, and this one is absolutely electric, dude.
Oh, you just need the old what am I talking? The drink, the two beers on the side of the helmet with the straws.
I got one of those. I didn't save it, but I got one of those.
I feel like
because they have one of those. They just don't have it. Like they got the football helmet too. But again, guys, like you can like look at the 4K quality of this. I mean, this is. Like my guy Duncan did this. I mean, it's just I just want to shout my guy out because and it's electric. Well, actually, we're going through some different things, and just to show you like the difference between what you just saw and what he's been doing, man. Like so they actually render out in just like a kind of a 2D kind of look, and like think about what I just showed you, and then check this shit out real quick. This shit is absolutely bananas. Like look how it's just completely different. But exactly what you did right there, Mags, is the whole point of this. It's fun art to make people laugh, but has ridiculous utility. Just a quick little, what the hell is the Brew Crew? Why is Colton always rocking the Brew Crew profile picture? Why is he always shouting out the Ether Brews? What the hell is it about? It's because I believe in that community, and I believe in what they are as an NFT project. And man, if you guys are trying to get in on the ground level of something that is absolutely, I think, destined to, and a lot of these projects will talk about going to the moon, but I think it's destined to go to the moon, man. I really believe in it, and I think it's so damn cool. But essentially, it is your universal access pass to breweries across the whole world. Not the country, not the nation, the entire doggone world. So, I mean, we're talking limited edition drops. We're talking say in what merchandise they're about to come out with the next month. We're talking about going into the brewery and showing your brew and getting a special mug that they have in, sitting down, getting your mug filled up and watching every single friend that you walked in with be so damn jealous and you get that beer for free because you hold an ether brew. And that's just scratching the surface, my friends. And we have so many big things coming right around the corner. Actually, if you guys want to learn about it, the next big thing that I can tell you about, March the 12th. If you just want to come and check out an amazing project, an amazing community, the weekend of March the 12th, actually, we're having a huge minting party. We've sold half of our supply, 2,222 of 4,444. I'm telling you guys right now, we did a little bit of adjustment to the roadmap. If you're not familiar with NFTs, you won't know what that means, but do your own research. Check it out. I'm telling you, roadmap V2, shout out Duncan, sick as fuck. But what I will tell you, right that weekend of the 12th, we're having a huge minting party. So we're going to have, when they talk about like whales in the stock market, we're going to have whales in the NFT industry there. There's going to be a lot of musical guests. There's going to be a lot of cool people. And it's going to be an opportunity, even if you don't end up minting a brew, even if you don't end up sweeping something off the floor. I posted some shit this morning. The prices on the floor right now are blowing my mind. Somebody got something last night for what I think is probably going to be worth about 50 times, maybe 100 times what they got it for last night within the next year. So you want to learn a little bit about it, even if you don't, you just stop by, hang out, check out the Brew Crew. You will see your boy up there. Your boy is hype man supreme. I don't hold anything back. I'm just like this on the show. It was the coolest part. It was just an organic community for me, man. Like I've said on this show before, I got into it trying to, let me get that Bored Ape or whatever the hell it is. I gotta make my next $1 million, whatever. And I stayed for a completely different reason. I mean, I got into a Twitter space one night, asked for a 4K render, what I just showed you, my Etherbrew 895 bingo bango. And then I just kind of started hanging around with the community. And they were a bunch of cool fucking guys that like I couldn't pick out in a crowd. But if they talked, I guarantee you I would know who they were. And I mean, just the connections that I have with some of these guys is insane. And that's why I stayed. And now I find myself co-hosting spaces on Thirsty Thursday nights and fucking just getting wild. And it's such an awesome organic feel. So I don't know. I've said it plenty of times on this show. Everybody enters the NFT space for one reason, and then they end up staying for something completely else. So if you see me around, you see me in spaces, you see that shit, don't be scared to come on in and pop in, say what's up, what's good. Don't be afraid. It's all good. We like everybody coming in because it's the future. I'm telling you, stop looking at it like it's funny, like it's goofy, like it's dumb. Like I'm telling you, it is. Mags, you said it on yesterday's show. Tommy and Pam, the way they were talking about Web 1 and the way I sit here and talk about Web 3, my friends, it's the same thing. Time is a flat fucking circle. But I digress. Crypto Colt's Corner for the day. Now we got RMags Sidebar. Maybe I'll do RMags Sidebar, Crypto Colt's Corner, breaking news, and TTL announcements, and crew banter. Partner, breaking news. What do we got? We got anything kicking us off into the weekend here, or what's shaking, Bacon?
I'm not seeing I'm not seeing a lot, man. When trending stuff is a couple of first take clips that it's a slow news day, and the sports media world's got to stir some stuff up. I don't even want to get on a soapbox, but the first one is Greg Jennings talking about how Aaron Rodgers is a selfish guy. But he's one of two. I mean, say what you will. It's literally one of two people
that have anything. I'm not going to get on the soapbox, but let me gloss over real quick.
There's nothing else going on. We can move on. But it's one of two guys that have anything bad to say. Over the last 10 years, two people have anything bad to say about him, and Greg Jennings has actually made a career out of it. He's not good at he's been disowned by the Packers fan base, my friend. Just a quick, actually, the Packers fan base does not like him anymore because he's made a career out of it, man. And every couple of years, he tries to revive this type of, publicity and make something of it. And it's worked out in the past, so, I'm not going to stop someone from chasing a bag. But the thing that pisses me off, dude, is that it's created this narrative now that there's so many teammates that have bad things to say, and it's Greg Jennings and Jermichael Finley, period. There, you can't find anyone other than those two that have ever had a bad thing to say about the guy at all. So, get me off the soapbox, dude. I'll be here for another hour.
Hey, it is what it is, man. It's all good. I get you don't like the fella. I get he's out there talking shit about your boy, and then you got to say your piece. I understand. And Any updates? Anything in regards to 1-2? Are we going to be seeing him in
I don't
the
think we
green
had
to
anything. It
go?
was some contract restructuring the last couple of days, so all
Awful.
quiet. I think they're trying to figure out something for Devontae.
Awful lot of restructuring going on over there at Lambeau.
The salary cap in the NFL is dumb, dude. It
Yeah,
doesn't
it's not
exist. You can jump rope through that thing 10 times over.
Yeah, you just got to move a couple of things around left, right, and center. It all is what it is at the end of the day. Yeah, for sure. I didn't see anything major, man. I saw some. I saw that Friday motivation was trending, so I'm gonna drop it. Hashtag Friday motivation. See if we can get some people in here for some extra motivation. Get into motivation minutes in a minute. But I was just scrolling through trending. I didn't see anything too major.
As far as what I mean, I don't know. It seems like a day where people are just kind of trying to stir the pot because Russell Wilson is kind of a talking point right now. Scrubs his social media of all Seahawks things, which I do believe. I mean, obviously he was in an even worse spot last year, but I'm pretty sure he did the exact same thing last offseason.
In an unprecedented move, the Chicago Bears pick up Russell Wilson and absolutely destroy the career of Justin Fields. I
think the Steelers should go for it, man.
I think they should make a move. I would say so.
I mean, we've talked about it. Like, I don't know. I'm not trying to buy into, him scrubbing his social media and whatnot. I think we would have heard some other actual rumblings as far as they're in the moves. But you and I over the last year have talked about how we want either them to get a new coaching staff in Seattle or Russell Wilson force his way out, man, because it's going to be bad again next year if they don't do anything.
Think about this. They were the only team out of the NFC West that didn't make it to the playoffs.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
tough division, and it's not even.
That's point blank. Period. 3 out of the 4 made it, and they should have made it. They should have made it regardless. All 4 of those teams should have made it, and they are the only NFC West team that didn't do half a damn. And Pete Carroll still refuses to change that damn offense. That defense is now struggling even worse than it was, and he still isn't going to change that offense, man. So what are they going to do? What are they going to do? They're going to have the free agency and the draft of a lifetime here going into 22, 23? I don't think so, John. I'm not buying into that, and I think the Seahawks are dead. I think you send Carroll back to college, let him start tearing the boys up again. You let one of these new young guns come in, start getting the Legion of Boom back together. There's plenty of defensive minds out there on the market that would be happy as a pig in shit to get signed to fucking be the head coach of the Seattle Seahawks. Either that or you get Russ the fuck out of town and don't waste the glory years of his freaking career, for crying out loud. He's got what? 2, 3, 4 maximum left? I'd be hard pressed to say he's got more than 3. I don't know, man.
Well, maybe. I mean, maybe. It's just the way he's. I don't know.
He'd have to get to cooking. He's got to stop getting. He's got to stop getting blown up. He needs an offensive line.
100%. It just reminds me of those 2 years where people were starting to talk about Aaron Rodgers as washed up. They bring in a new coaching staff, and they've won 13 games in 3 straight seasons. He's won 2 MVPs. I'm not saying it's going to be the exact same situation.
Hey, that was all Aaron Rodgers Tuesday and Shailene Woodley, bro. That wasn't no fucking coaching change. Come on.
Hey, Sierra,
come on.
Dude,
You know what the real deal is.
But I think he's got, whether it's 3 years or 7 years, I think he's got a ton of Pro Bowl plus level talent left in the tank. That's why I think.
I guess I'll walk that back a little bit. Maybe I'll lean more towards 5.
You could be right. I think
I don't know, man.
I don't know how old he is. I mean, it just depends. Smaller quarterbacks is tough.
32? Any like third? No, maybe that's too old.
I don't know. Honestly,
32 sounds right. That feels right. He's been in the league for like 10 years, bro. Like he's
33.
33, yeah, he's been in the league for a grip. You gotta, I mean, like he's been in the league for.
He's got a lot of miles on him, a lot of playoff miles on him for sure.
He's been getting like lately, the last few seasons, he's been getting toasted, bro. So if he stays in Seattle, like he's going to have that complaint. He's going to have that complaint
3 for sure.
And obviously, bro, he complained about the O-line, and everybody damn near lost their minds in Seattle over the offseason. So like, it's almost bound and determined that they're gonna split that relationship. Like that's what they're doing, bro. I mean, it's social media, man. It is what it is. It's the world we live in. Like, yeah, read into it. I feel fine reading into it. I probably would scrub my social media if I was making a quick change, just like fucking Kyler Murray did. Like, it is what it is. You just cut ties. You make a stand. You're like, yo, if you guys are gonna fuck me in these contract negotiations, like I'm gonna make the subliminal message of all subliminal message to make everybody lose their mind and start talking about your organization. Yeah. Everything about you is going off my profile. I mean, when you have 13 million followers, a few people notice. Few people notice.
It's not like it's not like whatever Rodgers did, and it's like you can actually explain his post or whatever.
Just slides. Yeah, just slides under the Rodgers, nice post, thanks. Scroll on the next thing. No, 150%. So There you go. There you have my piece. Got me on a rabbit hole in the NFL there. But, yeah, 'tis what it is, man. We'll see what happens with your boy if he ends up coming back to the old frozen tundra of Lambeau Field. Or if you're strapping in for the next foreseeable future with Jordan Love. Who knows? Who's to say? Who am I? I just hope the Chicago Bears can do something in the NFC North. And till then, I'll be waiting, baby. I'll be here just hanging out with my orange and navy blue. Outside of that, partner pal. Anything else you got, my brother?
I don't think so, dude. I mean, yeah. I'm gonna lose a gasket, dude. I keep refreshing the sports trending, and it's Greg Jennings' dumb face right on top, which drives me nuts, dude. Because that's one of my favorite YouTube clips. Is he's the Greg Jennings? How is he running with a broken fucking leg? One of my favorite YouTube clips ever, dude.
It cracks me the
but
fuck
yeah,
up.
outside of that, dude, ain't nothing much going on. PGA Tour rolling along. I need my guy Keith Mitchell to have a nice finish here today. Old Billy's hanging out on the top 20 for now.
Yeah, I'm just trying to scrape the bottom of the barrel. Anything I got over here, there ain't really jack shit whatsoever. I don't know. We hit about everything we possibly could, partner. So I think that sure seems like an episode of the TTL pod. I know we got one more segment to go, but I'll ask you one more time. You sure? Everything covered on your end of the screen?
So far, so good. Keith Mitchell making himself. Yeah, he's inside that cut line. That's all we need. Then a little nice day tomorrow, and we'll be in business, dude.
150%, baby. Let's go. That's what we need. Get some PGA tickets to the pay window, courtesy of the legendary RMags to Riches, Riley Magnuson. Okay. Couple of TTL announcements. We'll see you guys tomorrow morning, 8:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. On our YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook. No podcast directories for this bad boy, Cup of Joe on campus, is what I'm talking about. We're going to run through the entire college basketball slate tomorrow. Boy, oh boy, is that thing loaded. I mean, loaded in all caps. It is going to be a ridiculous episode tomorrow.
Might be the best one that we had on a Saturday.
I mean, it is a slate. It is a slate and a half. So strap in, kids. We're going to have one hell of a show coming at you tomorrow. No special guest, as far as we know. Somebody might tap in here late last second. I mean, I'm not being a funny ass. Like, we don't have any guests, but man, who knows what the fuck happens. Yeah. I know I do that a lot, but I do that all fucking time. Wise words, finalizing episode 1 of season 3 today. Got email, got everything all set up for the usual shit, the back behind the scenes shit you guys don't get to know about. So getting all that finalized here today. We got our season 3 episode 1 guest ready to rock and roll. So tune into that. Wise words dropping next Wednesday, season 3, 12 p.m. Central on the YouTube. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss the drop of that, and then it'll come out on all major podcast platforms and directories after the drop on YouTube. My college basketball blog, I'll drop that this afternoon. That'll be back out in prime time. I'm ready to rock and roll. Didn't do that yesterday. We had some additional fish, TTL fish that didn't get fried on Monday. We had to fry yesterday. So we got that done. Our bellies are full. We're ready to rock and roll. Mags is a golf capper. He's been writing about that. If you didn't know, releases it to our subscribers only on Tuesdays, to the general public on Wednesdays. Speaking of blogs, UFC blog this weekend. UFC Fight Night. Makhachev against Bobby Green. Islam Makhachev against Bobby Green. My friends, this is going to be a scrap and a half. I do not have any action on that matchup. I probably will by the time it comes across the screen. I'll probably do a little sprinkle on old Mr. Bobby King Green. But nonetheless, 4 Moneyline plays, no props, and handful of analysis, kind of lean stuff like that for you. How do I know that? Because I've already wrote the sumbitch. I'm dropping it special to the subscribers tonight, 6 or 7 p.m. like I did last Friday. So while you're cracking open a cold one, just getting off of work, belly's just getting filled up after dinner, you're about to flip on the tube, watch some nice games, and I say, what the fuck else can I do here? If you're a subscriber to our blogs, you can flip through the old UFC blog tonight. So stop by talkingtheline.com. It's right on our homepage. There's a full, it's like 1 scroll, 2 scrolls down. You can just enter your email. We'll never send you spam. Promise, we will never send you spam. If it's anything TTL, somehow that is not us. We will not send you spam, point blank period. Just our blogs. Completely free. Free 99, my friends. Just all of our analysis and nonsense out of the goodness of our hearts. So stop by, subscribe to those. You'll get the UFC blog tonight. Outside of that, partner, I don't think anything else I got. You guys just stop by talkingtheline.com if you want to check out any of our other shows. We got a dedicated tab for all of them. Dedicated tab for our best bets of every single day, all of the tracking platforms we utilize, all of our blogs, all of our partners, all of I don't fucking know what, and all of the TTL's backstory. So if you just stumbled upon us and you want to know how the hell did this all come to be, how the hell did these two goofy goobers start talking on a daily basis, well, that whole story's on the damn website too. So go to talkingtheline.com. That is there as well. That's all I got, partner, as far as the realm of TTL announcements, updates. Anything else I forgot, didn't talk about, didn't relay? We'll start talking about that old trip to the hole in the desert here in a couple of week or so, a couple of days. Oh shit! TTL March Madness.
Oh yeah.
Speaking of, just quickly, guys. So I tweeted out yesterday from the TTL page, but we're working on the TTL March Madness Tournament Challenge again. We decided to partner with My Block, My Hood, My City, out of Chicago. Basically giving opportunities to less fortunate minority communities, and we just it's something that's very special to me in the city because I just have a lot of friends that grew up in some of the badder parts of the city, and I know a lot of people, and I see the cycle, and anything that I can do to help break that cycle, I want to do. So I hope you guys are willing to be a part of that, and hey, you get the opportunity to win some fucking cash in the process too. So not only open to Chicagoland, anybody who wants to help, but we just wanted to help a Chicagoland charity go right to our backyard here, and they do things like fund small businesses as well. They do a couple of scholarship funds. They do Light the Block. I think it's from like 59th and King, or 15th and King to like 59th and King. They light an entire block during Christmas time. So that's some of the things that your money's going to be going towards. We'll talk about it more in depth, but we didn't know shit about this space last year. I mean, I don't even know that we had 500 followers on the TTL page.
Right.
I don't even know that really we had just kind of got into the podcast, and we had 25, 30 people in that. We were able to raise a handful of good money, and we really didn't have the reach we do now. So we hope you guys are interested in getting involved in that again. It'll be a 50-50 pot. We're still kind of determining buy-in. We might do a little like Twitter poll or some shit just to see like what people be comfortable with, and then yeah, let me fucking actually write that down. That's a hell of a good idea. See what the people would be down with. That way, like, hey, what would you guys be down with? This is your 50% contribution. This is what you're tossing into the pot, and then it's straight 50-50. We show you a picture of the fucking Venmo wallet that it's in. We have it all fucking sitting there. It's ready to rock and roll whenever you get the day March Madness is over. The day like literally it is in your fucking account. It is transferred to the charity, and we go on about our business and hopefully can make an impact. So we hope you guys, again, decide to join in with us, and we have some fun as well. Maybe we'll Maybe we'll do a special chalkboard channel for only people in the TTL March Madness Tournament Challenge. TTL Tourney C. Okay. See, your boy having some ideas here today. TTL Tourney channel. So basically you can just hop in there and talk some shit. Like, hey, maybe if hey jackass, I saw your fucking plays. I got just lapped your ass. We go in there. We have a channel already dedicated for talking shit. Or hey, maybe everybody see me. Everybody see my. Hey, what the hell's going on with mine? You can be in there bitching. You can be in there spreading good vibes. But it's a chance to build a community, and that's what we want to do around here, and that's what we're all about. So, build a community, give back, and win some money in the process, son. Come on, that's a hell of an ordeal if you ask me. So, I think what you got.
Oh, I was also going to say our previous winner was the old bachelor of said bachelor party that I was at this past weekend. I had to hear about it all damn weekend, about a guy who barely watches any college basketball.
You're telling me. Win. You're telling me. Yeah. Here we go again. Yeah. For the love of God, please, more people get involved so we don't have to worry. We need to lower his odds.
That was his wedding present last year.
Yeah, we need to lower his odds. He don't need a wedding present again this year, partner. Okay. No. Yeah, so join in. We'll drop it officially. It looks like February 28th, next Monday. So we'll have the links and everything ready to rock and roll, and we'll start pumping that out. Obviously, you'll need a password. You'll need all that shit. You won't just be able to willy-nilly jump in. You'll have to Venmo us or whatever. It'll be super simple. We'll do it through DMs. I mean, it's super fucking simple. We did it last year. You can ask anybody that'll get involved right off the bat. They'll see it happening again. So there you go. There you have it. That's I'm glad I thought about the old hole in the desert, because that's a big major part of it too. So
good call.
For sure, we'll be talking about that as the days and weeks roll on here, and we turn the page on March. Holy shit, March of 2022. Where's the first 2 months gone? I have no idea. But what I do know is we got one final segment today to come across, and I think it's, I don't know, maybe I'm just a selfish son of a gun, but I think it's one of the most important segments of the day. I don't know. My Motivation Minutes. Not because it's my Motivation Minutes, for crying out loud, you goobers, just because I think it's important that we get a little extra inspiration, motivation in our days here, and that we're living in a hell of a time right now, my friends. Hell of a time to be alive. I obviously won't go to some of those bridges, but man, oh man, it is hell of a time to be alive. You got a lot to be thankful and grateful for if you are kicking back in a chair of any kind watching this YouTube video right now with no worries on your mind. I can assure you of that right now. So that's not where I wanted to go, but that's kind of just the start of that for sure. But just to kind of spread some light, spread some positivity, and kind of stick on the old fuck failure trait or trend here this week. I got another John Wooden quote coming at you. The second one of the week, as per usual. You know, during college basketball, quick, fastly, in a hurry. I'm going to have to figure out what to do on Monday and Friday now. As soon as that's over, we won't be doing college basketball or John Wooden quotes. But every Monday, every Friday, until that's over, we'll keep doing this. So the second John Wooden quote of this week, my friends, and wouldn't you know it, this guy who we've talked about all types of legendary knowledge that he has, and we've gone down rabbit hole after rabbit hole for the entire course, 2 days out of a week, this entire college basketball season. Wouldn't you know he's got an opinion on failure too? Wouldn't you know? Maybe failure's inevitable, but maybe failure's bullshit. Or just maybe failure isn't fatal, but failure to change just might be. Failure isn't fatal, but failure to change just might be. Pen drop. Everything I have talked about all week long in one single quote. Period. Period. Embrace change. Embrace failure. Embrace adversity. Defeat and retreat are not in your vocabulary. Failure is not in your vocabulary. Those failures are but simple stepping stones to the next opportunity. That obstacle is not that. It is but an opportunity. Those trials, tribulations are but right around the next corner from a triumph in the best possible degree. My friends, I'm telling you, failure's bullshit. There ain't no such thing as failure. As long as you keep working, how the fuck can you fail? You can't. It's not possible. As long as you keep going towards a goal, that goal's got to get here sometime, don't it? It's only the laws of just nature, of everything, of how this world works. It has to happen. Just have some faith. And you know what? Sticking on that faith, it only takes the faith of a mustard seed. And if you're not familiar with that quote, why, or maybe you've heard it before, why do they talk about having the faith of a mustard seed? Because, my friends, if you've ever seen a mustard seed, it's about that damn big. You can barely see it. But that's all it takes for you in order to keep pushing and keep reaching that goal. Now remember, keep saying it too, that goal is your future gift. That goal is what that nice little present wrapped up under the tree once you get done this whole year or whatever length of path until we get to Christmas. So you're going to have to go through this shitty path for a while, so let that present stay there. Just know Christmas is coming. I promise. Christmas comes every year. Don't trip. Don't worry. It's going to be a minute. Christmas will come, I promise. You just got to hit down this path for a little while and focus on your current presence. The present moment. The current gift. The current breath that you have right now is the most important thing, and that you can put one foot in front of the other and have the opportunity to get that gift at some point in time. That's all that matters. And what you become, failure to change just might be what you become between this present moment and unwrapping that gift under the tree is the most important part. Because when you get to that gift, I can promise you, if you attain the mindset of this being the most important part, that's not going to be good enough. That's not going to be 100% what you wanted. It'll fulfill your goal and you're getting there, but you already have the next thing lined up, and you'll want to fail some more. You'll want to fuck up some more because you'll realize how much of a benefit it is for your life, and you'll realize that failure ain't a thing at all. So take defeat, retreat out of your vocabulary, my friends. Stand in the middle of the damn battlefield running head first into the enemy. Flaming arrows coming across the fucking battlefield? Cool. Grab them out of the air, snap them over the knee, say fuck them. Motherfuckers getting in fighting range? Give them the fucking blades. Cool. Say fuck them. Motherfuckers want to start sniping you from the fucking other side? Who gives a shit? Roll behind the rock, start sniping them motherfuckers. What I'm trying to tell you is play chess when they all play checkers. We are building a different breed here at the Talking the Line podcast. There's no such thing as failure. There's no such thing as all this bullshit everybody else wants to talk about. We are here to succeed and to reach every single goal that we have. Reach every single possible dream that we have. That is what you are on this earth to do. So do not give up on your dreams, or your dreams are going to give up on you. Another John Wooden quote that we've already talked about today or this year. But for today, failure isn't fatal, my friends. But failure to change just might be. And that does it for my motivation minutes of the day.
It's what the kids want, dude.
It's what the kids
I'm
want.
struggling with that one, dude. Albert Einstein on Wednesday to John Wooden on Friday, dude. Absolutely fantastic. I absolutely love it, dude. I mean, if that ain't the best way to close it out as far as the week theme, dude.
I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it because what I do is I pull up. I got this Woodenism saved. It's just Woodenisms bookmarked, and I go to that motherfucker and I just flick and I'll flick and I'll flick until something just catches my eye.
Yeah.
And the F caught my eye and I saw failure and I was like, okay, what the fuck is this? And I just read failure isn't fatal, but failure to change might be. And I said, well, that's what I've been talking about all week. Thanks, John. Appreciate you. All right, we got a motivation minutes today.
Hey, maybe come baseball season. I was trying to think. Maybe there's somebody in baseball that's got something like that. I know there's a lot of baseball. I know there's a lot of baseball people that have like isms, but I don't know if it's motivational as much. But I'm sure you could find it. It's just not coming to my head.
John Wooden's got a lot of them that are like defense is an integral part of the game. If you don't play defense, he's got plenty of those, whatever. So
you're right.
Maybe that's what we do come baseball season if we actually have a baseball season. But
seriously, my
motivation minutes, my friends. Okay, that sure seems like an episode of the TTL pod, if I do say so myself. Partner, as always, appreciate the hell out of you being here with me. Anything else you got on your end of the screen? Good, sir.
I know, sir. Hey, Fred Hoiberg coming back to Nebraska. I retweeted it.
Really?
Fred Hoiberg and Scott Frost losing 70% of their games and getting another year. What a world, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't know who the hell can save that. Football is a different story. I don't know who the hell is going to come in and save that basketball program.
Not good.
But not what we're talking about here today. I've got nothing else in that, my friend. Let's get on with it.
Okie dokie, artichoke. Appreciate you as always. Appreciate you too out there. Ladies and gentlemen, degenerates and gamblers. Far and wide. From myself and Mags. Thank you so much for choosing to stop by episode number 232 of the Talking the Line podcast on this absolutely beautiful Friday of Bets, also known as February the 25th, 2022. And every episode that you guys decide to stop by for that matter. Thank you for your likes, your views, your shares, your retweets, your subscriptions, your comments, everything in between. We see it, we see you guys, and we thank you from the bottom of our hearts. Without you guys, we would not be able to continue to show up every day and do what we do. So thank you for allowing us to be us, to not have to put on a mask, to not have to fucking change who we are, and just to have fun every single day. So thank you guys from the bottom of our hearts for another amazing week. We will see you again on Monday. You best believe it. But for right here and now, we hope you have a spectacular rest of your Friday, unless you have any other plans. A TERRIFIC weekend filled with nothing but trips to the pay window. Make sure you get all of today's best bets hammered in. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss Cup of Joe on campus tomorrow morning, 8:30 a.m. Central Standard Time, so you can say alongside with us at the end of every piece of content we do. Let's cash some tickets.